And we are live.
Breaking news, by the way, Aaron.
Breaking news, Kyle Waller.
That Taylor Swift left her Australian concert to go back because her dad got charged with assault.
Oh my gosh! Did she flee the country?
I think she did. Maybe he beat up Travis Kelce.
Probably.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Are you just saying? Is that what you're doing, Kyle? Are you just saying?
I mean, right now I'm just feeding ducks. Okay.
We are just feeding the ducks,
bunch of quackers,
letting this thing marinate and see what happens and see who's going to watch us on Talking Beards tonight, Kyle Waller.
I don't know, but if they do, they're going to find out some great information about the Cyan Tatoo Beard and Moustache competition.
That is coming up this weekend, Kyle. This weekend.
Yeah, I'm not ready. As a matter of fact, I might stay home all weekend and just let whoever's up there run the thing.
That's stupid. You're going to be there. Let's go.
I will be there. Let's do it.
Oh, hey, what's going on, everybody in Talking Beards world? Tonight is episode number 322 of Talking Beards. Roll Tide, Adam. And, that I shouldn't have done that. That lost my train of thought. Yeah, so tonight we're going to be talking about the Cyan beard and tattoo competition that's coming up this weekend. We're going to have Kyle Waller on the show later. He's going to be talking all about that.
Who's Kyle Waller?
Before that, we have Kyle Waller co-hosting with us. He's Scott Sykora once again. I did talk to Scott Sykora on the cell phone. I got a proof of life, and he is alive. He is alive and kicking like a kicking chicken, and all that good stuff. So maybe we will have Scott back one day. It's possible. He's taken a longer than expected break from the Talking Beards world, and he's still alive. So
Scott, come home. Come home, Scott.
Come home, Scott.
Yes.
Come home, Scott. I don't have to do the show with this banana top person anymore. Everybody knows that you're supposed to wear banana pants on this show.
Yes.
Kyle Waller.
I mean, don't you have banana
very
pants
well
on right now?
documented. Me and Scott both wear banana pants pretty regularly, and you put a banana shirt on. You missed the whole memo.
I don't have banana pants, but if I did, I would be wearing a whole banana outfit right now. I'm just saying.
Well, being the co-host of Talking Beards for the last month or so, you should have already purchased some banana pants. I appreciate the effort. You got a banana shirt.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
We need pants next week if Scott Sykora doesn't join us.
Well,
we need pants.
Hopefully my wife heard that and she'll go out and buy me some banana pants.
You need banana pants, Kyle Waller.
She might just buy me a whole banana suit. I'll just come on dressed
perfect.
Like a big banana.
See? Oh my gosh. Dang. We need banana suits.
So what's going on, Aaron Johnston? I'm glad to be back on tonight. Thank you for having me. It's
absolutely.
Seems like it's been a while, but it really hasn't.
It's been about a week.
It has been, yeah.
No, you were on. We'll see. Were you weren't my co-host last week, so you were here 8 days ago.
Yeah.
When
I took
you
a
were
nice little sabbatical last week, and you had Ian Long on because of something that you did this weekend. You like what I did there?
Wow, that was good.
Yeah.
So
how'd that go?
It went well. So so Thursday, Natalie and I drove to Nolanville, Texas to hang out with the Von Drains. And then we hung out all day Friday. And then Saturday, we caravanned to the Austin, Texas Bearded Villains event down there in Bastrop. Ian and I co-emceed. It was a good time. We hung out with a bunch of good people. And Natalie judged, so we got to hang out on stage together, and then it was a good time. It really was. Got to see
Nice.
some people we haven't seen in a minute, and hung out with some of our friends. And then Sunday we drove 16 hours from Texas back home.
Crazy.
And slept for a few, and then then I drove 10 hours to Pennsylvania.
Now,
and that's where I currently am at Honest Amish.
When you say a few, you're talking like a few minutes, because really, literally, I talked to you Monday morning, and it seemed like that you had literally just gotten home and were relaxing, and then making a drive back up to Pennsylvania.
I mean, I slept, so I got home. We got home at probably 11 o'clock.
All right.
Thursday or whatever night it was, Sunday night, and then I was on the road by 10 a.m. So I was home for 11 hours. That was pretty good. I've been home less before. I think last year, whenever it was, we drove from Vancouver to Miami. We stopped at the house for maybe 8 hours, I think. So
look who it is.
T-Had's here.
T-Had, yes.
What's up, T-Had? Yeah, man,
T-Had.
we got all kinds of cool people watching.
Yes.
I know Natalie was popping them up over there, but we got Krista Waller and John Abraham, and Angie's here.
Yeah.
We got Leslie's here, and Andrew's talking about Scott Sykora on his wall-mounted rotary
the
phone.
old school.
No,
round.
he was on his cellular device.
Ooh.
So he
was it a flip phone, or was it like a candy bar cell phone?
Oh no, it was a flip phone, but it's still a cellular device. I mean. He's not that old. He doesn't have a rotary phone anymore. I don't even know if those work.
Scott, if you're watching, I did not call you old. Aaron said you're not that old.
Okay. I did, but I can rest assured that I'm fairly confident that Scott Sykora, the Beardcaster, is not watching us. So we're
what's up?
Talk about Scott Sykora all we want, and
look who else is here.
What's up, Alan Eckert? Yes. Alan D. Eckert in the house. So
man, we'll actually see him and this weekend, which is going to be cool. But
yeah, we'll see a bunch of cool people this weekend.
My weekend was low key, simply because of this coming up weekend. Getting everything prepared for the Cyan Tattoo Beard Mustache competition. That's what me and my lovely wife have been doing. And so we had a very low key weekend. It's been great. Yeah. But
so you had a low key weekend, but what have you been doing all week, Kyle?
Yesterday was a ball full of stress. All right. I'm sure a bunch of people that are watching right now have put on events. And I was off work at my normal job yesterday, and I was stressing out in a major way. But I did go up to where the event's being held up the Montgomery County Fairgrounds, and I helped them put together all the tattoo booths. But while I was traveling, I did find one of our billboards. So
perfect.
Yeah. So we're gonna have 6.
Brought one of those up.
Yeah. So I was billboard hunting yesterday. We're gonna have 6 different billboards. Well, we do have 6 different billboards.
This is not your time to talk about this, other Kyle Waller. You're supposed to be talking about your weekend and your life. Don't be getting into the billboards. I asked you what you did.
And then I'm working.
Calm down.
I'm working.
You're still minutes away from that Kyle Waller.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to jump into that Kyle Waller. But
you were just rolling right. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. We're not talking about your event.
But I did
you set up
out.
some.
Yes,
you set up tattoo booths and stuff.
Some tattoo booths, yeah.
And so you
went to work.
Yeah.
Went
so
to work.
You've been working. So you did your normal job, and then now you've been putting together those booths. Is that what you're going to do all week? You're going to tomorrow.
So no.
Thursday
So tomorrow
well?
I'll just do my normal job. I'll be home tomorrow night, and then Thursday I'll be up there, not doing my normal job. So I'll be up there in Dayton on Thursday. So,
how far do you live from Dayton?
We are about 35 minutes or so from Dayton itself, Dayton proper. Oh yes. So we are also watching a 5-year-old tonight. Her name's Casey. She's spending the
Hi,
night
Casey.
with me and my lovely wife, Krista. So she's over there playing with Barbie dolls. So if you hear a little girl playing with Barbie dolls, it's okay. It's just Casey. Yeah, it's
Hey,
not
at
me.
least, yeah, at least she's not playing with bubble wrap anymore.
No. And way to bring that up, Aaron. We had to hide the bubble wrap, sir.
Oh, my bad. She's not listening.
No,
It's
she's
fine.
not. But no, she was playing with bubble wrap and she was scaring our dog. So the bubble wrap has been 86'd.
Well, R.I.P. bubble wrap.
I know. Rest in peace, bubble wrap. So how
All
was
right.
let's see. Everybody's being quiet right now in the chat. I guess because they got excited because other Kyle came on for a hot minute. But
yeah, they were excited for other Kyle. Let's see. Kyle was billboard hunting.
Yep.
Yeah, you were. So
yeah.
dang. Well,
and
since that's what people want to talk about, Kyle Waller, let's just get into it.
John Abraham says that events are always stress free. Okay.
All right, stand by.
I believe you. Hey.
Yeah, so tonight, we've already been talking about it a little bit, but let's just get into it. We're going to talk about the Cyan Tattoo Beard and Mustache competition that is coming up March 2nd. That is this weekend. It's going to be a Friday, Saturday, Sunday event, but the beard stuff is specifically for Saturday. And one of the main people putting on the whole show, Mr. Kyle Waller, we're going to bring him on and he can talk all about this event. So what's up, Kyle Waller?
Hey, thanks for having me on to talk about this event. I appreciate it.
Oh man, we're happy to have you on. It's going to be a good time. And I heard you had some billboards or something that you wanted to talk about. I don't have a picture of them, but go ahead.
So I kind of piggybacked off of what Scott Turner did when they had their event in Nashville last year. I had my public relations guy, Jared Manis, reach out to look up some billboard companies around the city, and he wrote out what I had sent them, and so Lamar Outdoor Advertising generously gave us 6 free billboard spaces around the Dayton proper area, and they all have the Cyan Tattoo Beard Mustache event on them. There's actually one on Facebook. You can go onto the Cyan Tattoo page, and you'll see the billboard that I posted up. But yeah, if you live in the Dayton area and you want to do something fun, go hunt for the billboards. There's 6 of them.
Go hunt billboards. I mean, that's the best thing that you can do. So here in a moment, we'll have a picture of that billboard once I get done doing what I'm doing.
We totally did not think about that.
Never even thought about the billboards. You brought it up immediately, so obviously it was the first thing that was on your mind. But
I would like to say hello to Blake Odenberg Senior over in Australia. Good
Blake
evening,
Senior.
Mate. Yes. Good evening, sir. I've seen you. And just real quick before we really get into the look at that.
Look at that. So they are digital billboards.
They are. Yes.
So what is this? Was Welcome to Miami Township? Is that just like the Welcome to Town sign?
So that is in like near the Dayton Mall. Miami Township is the township that area is in. But they're all not going to be on township signs. But real quick, I hate to change subjects, but I see he's here. Jeff Harris, dude. Big congratulations to Alley Cat.
Way, man, she freaking did it today.
Yeah. So that's awesome that she got to ring the gong with the chemo and radiation. So I just wanted to just throw that out there. So
yeah, that's good stuff, Jeff Harris. I'm glad that Alley Cat's done with her radiation, and hopefully she's going to start feeling a lot better, and y'all can get back to some normalcy over there. Hopefully that's going to happen pretty soon.
Sorry, I had
no,
to
man, you're good.
Yeah, but let's see. What's up, Chris Battenberg? How are you, sir? But yeah, this weekend.
So go ahead.
This weekend is the first annual Cyan Tattoo Beard Mustache competition. do a little history about that. I am an ambassador for a company called White Oak Beard Supply, which you see on my hat. And there's a tattoo shop in Dayton called Modified Skin. They carry White Oak. Well, Josh Wiley, who's the owner of the tattoo shop, does a tattoo convention every year. So I went to him with an idea of having a beard mustache competition at his event, in which he so graciously but cautiously said yes, because he does not know anything about the beard world or the charity aspect of it all. So yeah, it is going down this Saturday, March 2nd, at the Montgomery County Fairgrounds. It's going to be, I hope it's going to be a great time. I have a feeling that a lot of people are going to come out for it that have never been in a beard competition.
Yeah, so I do too. I think that's going to be the big plus about this event. That's going to bring a lot of people that's going to check out a beard competition for the first time. So yeah. I think that's huge.
But yeah, that's that event itself. Awesome. All right. Well, the prayer's most definitely there, Jeff.
Heck yeah, man.
That event itself is, like I said, it's going to be Saturday. I'm at 2:00, but doors to the event open up at noon on Saturday. And so you'll have registration will go from noon to 1:30. And then the competition will begin at 2:00. And
so how is that going to work at the door, Kyle? When
all right,
so there's going to be like a ticket booth or whatever, and then they're going to have,
there will be
a ticket for the tattoo thing and the beard thing, or can they just do either or?
So it's going to be all one. You'll pay $20 at the door, but what you'll need to do, this is very important information. What you'll need to do is when you get to the door, you will need to tell them that you're there to support the beard competition, because $10 of that $20 that you pay to get in will go to the charity, which is FLOC, and you'll get a wristband at the door for the beard competition, and that's just that's for tracking purposes for us to be like, hey, we had 100 people come to the beard competition. This is what you owe us.
So even if they just come to the tattoo thing, it's in the same spot. They're still going to be able to watch the beard thing and all that. So that's good.
Yeah, and we'll have two different stations set up. We'll have one at the front entrance to catch people coming in, and then we'll have one over at the registration table for people who just want to compete because they didn't know it was a thing. So they'll be able to get wristbanded there as well, and that will count towards the total.
Okay.
But yeah,
so you're paying to get into the venue.
Yes.
The same either way.
Yeah, either way.
And
yeah.
if you get that wristband, then that $20 goes towards FLOC, and if you don't have the wristband, then the $20 goes towards the tattoo
$10 will go towards FLOC. So we get half of that. We don't get the whole 20.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So if you get the wristband for the beard competition, we'll get $10 of that to go towards FLOC.
You just gotta let's just do the heart thing.
All right. Now it's not gonna work.
You gotta make a heart. You're just doing circles again. Come on, old man, make a heart.
I can't do it now. Now it's not gonna work. But earlier,
there you go. So for some reason,
yeah.
Kyle's screen. So he does the show on an iPad, and I'm on my laptop. And he did this during the pre-show. I mean, he still doesn't know how to make a heart. But so if he makes a heart, it makes these hearts. And then a couple weeks ago, somehow he made balloons appear.
Yes.
And then you just saw put up a thumbs up. Maybe that was the thing that made that other thumbs up.
Don't know.
I don't know. You made a thumbs up appear earlier.
It's so weird that these animations will pop
I'm
up.
distraught. I would also like to have hearts and balloons and stuff to pop up. I'm pretty jealous of your technology you have over there, Kyle.
I'm gonna figure out how to turn it off.
No, you need to figure out how to make it work properly so you can be like, oh yeah, balloons, and then like all of a sudden balloons appear or whatever. But yeah.
But anyways,
so yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, like I said, $20 at the door. Let them know that you're there for the beard competition, and then $10 of that will go to the charity. You want to talk about categories, or do we want to get into judges? Let's save judges. Let's go categories.
We can save judges. So like you said, This thing's going to kick off at 2:00 on
will.
Saturday. The goal is to be done by 5:30.
5:30.
And let's talk about these categories that they're going to go through at this event.
All right. So because this is a first time event for us, I didn't want to overload it, with 18,000 categories, simply because I wanted to make sure that the categories get filled out. But John Abraham says I need to know that. Are you saying
he needs to figure out how to turn the auto emojis up to 11? I agree. You need to figure it out.
Boom.
Boom.
But yeah, so categories.
Yeah.
Scott.
Wow. Everybody's done with you, Kyle Waller. So Scott, Jeff Harris, I talked to Scott over the week, and maybe he might make an appearance next week. I don't know. I think I might see him over the weekend. So we'll see how it all shapes out, and hopefully,
Scott will be back. Don't worry.
Hopefully, just maybe doing beard stuff will shock him back into talking beards. But he's just, he moved back to Ohio and he's just working on still getting situated up there, and it's just taking him longer than anticipated. That's all. So anyway, categories, Kyle Waller.
All right. So we have the 0 to 6 inch beard category. That'll be one. Then we have the 6 to 12, the 12 plus. All right. Then we have kids category. We have the prestigious partial beard category. And that will encompass every single thing that has to do with the partial beard. That's
so goatees and the other ones.
Goatees and the other ones, like the Whalers.
Right. Speaking of the other ones, I got it. Oh, Natalie,
that guy.
Yeah, Corey the Ghost.
I think he's a full beard.
I don't know. Maybe not. The Ghost might be back. We'll see. So he'll be there live and in person this weekend. So
he will be.
Yeah.
Yes. Christopher Wilson, the Whalers, will be with
Haulers. I don't know what that means.
They'll be in with the chops and also the goatees, and anything else that doesn't encompass a full beard.
Goatees and the subcategories.
Yes,
Keyword
there you go.
Sub.
Yes, that is right.
Yeah, sub sandwich.
Yes, go eat one. They're delicious.
So you got kids.
Yes, kids. And we'll have Whiskerinas, which is really what everybody loves to see, right?
That's right.
Who cares about the goatees? Everybody wants to see the Whiskerinas.
Absolutely. Whiskerinas are usually the stars of the show. And,
they are.
And, they'll be well represented this weekend, I'm sure. How are you going to do awards? Are you going to do trophies after each category, or are you going to do trophies, everything at the end of the night?
At the end of the competition, yeah, okay. Trophies will be done. So we'll have first, second, and third place for every single category, and we'll even have a best in show. Now, what you can do, ladies and gentlemen, is that if you want to compete in more than one category, you can. You'll just have to pay $5 extra at the registration table. So, if you're a freestyler and you want to compete in a full beard category, you can do that. How many comps? There's 2, and there's only one that I really care about.
I think there's 3. I think maybe the bearded villains, the 3-star villains down there in Nashville. I think their event is also this weekend. So
Nashville.
Yeah,
so
at least 3. But you can always go to
thebeardcalendar.com.
You can always go to thebeardcalendar.com.
It's behind us. You can't see it, but it's there.
All of the events are listed on there, Jeff Harris. And yeah, if you have any events that you would like to add, you can just click that little icon in the bottom right corner on the website, and you can send me the information, and I'll get it on the beard calendar. So yeah, there you go. Look at that plug. Man,
nice.
That was good.
I like it.
Good setup, Jeff Harris. Thank you.
You are correct, Melissa Parkins. But this weekend, it's really, my brain is all about my event this weekend.
Melissa, you should care about all the comps. What do you think about that? Don't come in here with a hot attitude with your little winky face.
Anyways, enough about that. So yeah, man, I'm sorry. I've lost the track. You got to get me back on. I'm dying
No,
here.
you're good. So yeah, so we're gonna have a bunch of categories.
Yes.
You're going to be giving money to
Yes.
FLOC. Do
Awesome
you want
charity.
to you
Yeah.
want to tell us all about this charity?
So, Jared Menace, the owner of White Oak, he is the one that decided to approach FLOC with them being the beneficiaries of the competition. What FLOC stands for is For Love of Children, and they are a charity that pretty much takes care of anything a child could need to help them in school, whether it be school supplies, whether it be any type of clothing at their home, anything that you think a kid would need to make them be a better kid and live a better life. FLOC does that. They are
Nice.
all about that stuff. And they will be there. They'll be there Saturday. They're very excited. So it's going to be cool to have a couple of their board members there, because we will be presenting them the check at the end of the beard competition. So yeah.
Heck yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, they'll be
just getting it out of the way that day.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a whole lot easier, that way you don't have to worry about things when it comes to, making sure things get handled properly. It's easier to have the charity there. So, which I think all beard competitions should really have their charity there, and especially have their charity involved. FLOC has been involved since we went to them about it. They've contacted me numerous times about what can we do, what do you want us to do, so it's
so to answer that, so what all do you have FLOC doing? What are they helping out with the event?
They'll be there to talk about their charity. They'll have a little table set up. I don't know how many members are going to be there from FLOC, but I know that there's going to be a lot. I have a feeling that their whole board is going to be there. I've been mainly in contact with one person in regards to the organization, and she won't be there, unfortunately, because she has to work, but I know that a couple of the board members are going to be there. So they'll be there. So if you want to talk to FLOC about, what they do, the outreaches, because they're in tons of schools, tons of different churches. So yeah. Corey said FLOC is an amazing local charity here in the Gem City. But yeah, they're great.
Gem City of Dayton, Ohio, huh?
That's what Dayton is called. They're called the Gem City.
So, I wonder why that is. This is breaking news to me. I didn't know this about Dayton, Ohio. Is it just full of gems?
Maybe Corey the Ghost can tell us all about that. Maybe we'll hear about it on Saturday.
Or Andrew's already looking it up, and he's going to pop up on the screen here in a minute with
a whole in the back looking. Why is Dayton, Ohio called the Gem City?
Well, we'll get that information here momentarily, I'm sure. So so we've got a charity. So take a little bit back. So the tattoo part of this whole thing.
So
that's going on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, huh?
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yep. It's going to be, I know some of you are going to be disgruntled about this, but the hours are going to be from 12 to 12 on Friday. That's noon to midnight Friday, noon to midnight Saturday, and then 12 to 8 on Sunday. All right. You'll be able to walk in.
I am going to be set up Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yes.
I didn't really look into this event that much. I just knew I was going to do it.
Bingo.
And I've had other things going on. So I was like, we'll figure it out. Well, this is the point in my life where I start figuring things out last minute. Right before the show, I realized and I found out that I'm going to be there from 11 a.m. to midnight.
Yes.
Friday and Saturday, and 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Sunday.
I will be there along with you. And
this was a terrible idea. I don't know whose idea this was, but it was terrible.
It wasn't my idea. So
good God.
You'll come in Friday. If you come in Friday, you come in Saturday, you'll still pay that $20. Now that $20 will not go towards your tattoo. The tattoo pricing will be worked out between you and whatever artist you choose.
Right.
There's gonna be over 100 different tattoo artists there. A lot of them have been pre-booked, so that they might be busy. but you'll be able to walk around and talk to whichever artist you feel like you want to talk to. And I believe you have a friend of yours that's going to be up there that's a tattoo artist. Is that correct, Aaron?
Yeah, I've got Tattoo Charlie coming with me from Augusta, Georgia. He's the one that's been doing a lot of work on my leg. He did Natalie's chest piece along with some other stuff, but that's he's been our guy. He's, I think, the closest tattoo person to our house, and he just so happens to be really, really good. And he's growing a beard for this event, and he's a super, super cool guy. So yeah, he's going to be doing some flash for the beard event on Saturday. I reached out to him. We've talked a little bit. The flash is done, but I don't have it. I don't have the flash.
Nice.
He was supposed to send it to me. It's, he's getting ready for a tattoo convention, this weekend, and it didn't get sent. But he's working on, or he has worked on, and it is done, some sort of flash for the Saturday beard competition. So I think Friday and Sunday he'll be taking, not requests, but
walk up.
He'll be doing. Yeah, he'll be doing tattoos for everybody on Friday and Sunday. But I think Saturday his main objective will be doing the little flash tattoo. So come over to the Honest Amish booth. I do believe he will be relatively close to me. I believe that is the plan, but we'll find out day of. And he'll have some flash and we'll get you some Cyan tattoo and beard competition flash from Tattoo Charlie. So he'll do a good job.
That's
awesome.
Yeah,
that's my dude. Yeah. He's coming with us, so I'm pretty excited about that, and having him involved is, being all the way up there. It's an invitational tattoo thing, which is a whole different thing. Apparently, I learned that it's not just like a convention; it's an invitational. You have to be invited to be part of this thing, and I got him invited, so we're doing it. So yeah, my buddy will be there. Pretty excited about it. I think that'll be pretty cool. But yeah, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Did you say this already? What if you want to go to all 3 days?
So there are weekend passes available for $40. All right. So if you want to go Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you can get a weekend pass for $40. But if you come to the beard competition on Saturday for the beard competition, let them know that you're there for the beard competition. That way we can get that $10.
That's very important. Everybody that's watching this or listening to this or whatever, if you are coming to the event on Saturday, let the people know at the door that you are here for the beard thing, and they will, put your money in the proper envelope and give you the proper armband and all that good stuff.
We'll have some people at the front door that are working that. But man, let's see.
It'll probably get confusing.
Yes,
but
it'll get confusing.
It'll all
but
work
worry,
out.
It'll all work out. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the judges that I have.
Let's
do that.
That's a pretty good idea. Yeah. So who are these judges that are going to be all judgy pants all weekend, or all day Saturday?
Well, one of the very first judges that I reached out to in this event is somebody that I have became friends with in the past year and a half, and that's Jason Berger. He is from the Bridget Villains of Ohio. He lives in Dayton, Ohio, so he's not going to come too far from home. He will be one of the judges. So you'll get those of you who haven't met Jason, you'll get to meet him on Saturday.
Such a good looking beard.
Yeah, and a great solid dude, like really good dude. And one day I hope to have him on my podcast because he has a story to share. Yes, because believe it or not, Jason is he's a retired police officer. You would never think with that beard, but yeah, Jason was a police officer in the Dayton area. The next judge is a really good, solid dude coming all the way from Florida, representing the North Florida Facial Hair Society, and that's Mr. Daniel Phillips. He'll be coming up and sitting at the judge table. And both these guys, both Daniel and Jason, I believe it's going to be their first times behind a judge table, if I'm not mistaken.
Cool.
So
some rookie judges.
Yes. Next is a judge that my wife is very happy about. So am I, because she is the queen of positivity, just awesome, exuberates like goodness, and that's Miss Angie Jones, coming from the Hoosier Beard Alliance there in Indiana. She'll be coming down, and this is her first event to be a judge at, and so she is excited. But yeah, Angie will be there. Man, let's see. Next, I got which is a guy that a guy that you reached out to, Dan C. Bearded. All right.
Look at that. Oh, Dan C. Beard is going to be.
He's got that
judging.
awesome YouTube page, Commander's Corner, and he's a pretty good solid dude. So thank you for reaching out to him about that. And then last but not least, I guess I should talk about her. It's somebody that you know pretty well, who's also got some pretty cool tattoos. Natalie Johnston will be behind the judge table. Yeah.
This is breaking news. I had no idea.
Yep. Had no idea. But
man, I finally get to meet the Natalie Johnston. This is amazing.
I'm excited to have not only a national champion but a world champion behind the judge table. It's gonna be great to have her there. And you know what? I had a hard time finding MCs. Nobody wanted to be an MC for this event. I mean, heck, you had
to scrape the bottom of the barrel.
I did. I had to scrape the bottom of the barrel. I had to go to the depths of just the greasy barrel that I did not want to go to. But I found these two guys. I'm
so sorry you had to do that.
I found these two guys in the name of Scott and Aaron from Talking Bears.
What?
Yes.
That's me.
Yes, that's you, and that's Scooter.
And that's my former co-host, Scott Sykora.
Who Jeff Harris wants to be back on the show badly. All right?
Yeah.
But yes, you guys will be there being the MCs, which I'm stoked. I have to say, this will be my first time at an event to have Aaron and Scott being on stage MCing.
Well, hopefully we get the microphone thing taken care of, so we can both have our microphones, and we can put on the show that we are planning on putting on for everybody. So hopefully that all works out. So if you're watching, Josh, we need 2 microphones.
Yes. Josh Wiley, if you're out there, I need 2 microphones.
Wiley, we need 2 microphones. See this? We need 2 of them. So yeah, but yeah, man, I'm excited about it. Me and Scott were. We've talked about this for a good while, and it's going to be back in his home state, and I'm just coming up there, and we're just going to do a 3-hour episode of Talking Beards, and it's going to be a great time.
It's going to be great,
and we'll make fun of Kyle Waller, and we'll let all the judges judge their people, and we'll make fun of them too. It'll be a good time. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, so we're also going to have some awesome vendors there. All right. So who happen to be the sponsors of this event? Because really, this event would not really be happening if it wasn't for White Oak Beard Supply and Honest Amish. These guys have stepped up and sponsored, not only the bearding event, but Honest Amish is sponsoring the overall tattoo convention.
The whole convention.
Yes. So all 3 days, both companies will be there vending. All right, so stop by everybody and talk to Aaron and talk to Jared. Pick up some great product. Really, I mean it. Without you 2 individuals, and really without my wife, right? Because my wife has been the backbone of all this. She's put up with my stress the past couple of months.
I'm sure it's been stressful. I can imagine.
Yeah, but without all of you, this event would not be possible. So thanks.
Without you, Kyle Waller, this event would not be possible. So don't sell yourself short, man. You've done a great job. You've worked your butt off. I've seen all your posts. I've talked to you on the phone, a bunch of times, and I know you've been going crazy getting this thing all squared away, and we're a couple days away, and then
we are.
Monday, dude, you're just gonna feel like $1 million. Sunday, you'll probably feel pretty good too, but Monday, when it's all said and done, you're gonna feel so much better, and you'll be so excited that it's over. But
I can't wait.
Also so excited that it happened. So it's going to be a great time.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a very successful event, and you've definitely put in a lot of work, and you've done a great job with it for sure.
Bring bring your money because we're gonna have some awesome raffles and some awesome auctions.
With that being said,
Yes.
is this
Yes,
a
go ahead.
cash only event?
So, we do have options for PayPal, but we would prefer it to be cash only, simply because it's just easier to deal with. All right. But if you need to use a Cash App or a PayPal, we can take that. We would just prefer you to use cash, please.
Is there going to be an ATM on site?
So that I don't know yet. I will find out, and I will put that on the event page.
Okay.
Because really, around where the event is going to be at, there are no banks, there are no gas stations to go to. Like you have to drive a little bit down the ways to get to utilize those places. But I will ask if there is going to be an ATM. That would be great to know. So I will definitely find out.
I would assume, right?
Yes.
I would assume that
I would
there's
assume.
an ATM there, right? So
Mhm.
what about besides the beard stuff? What
Yep.
if like at the venue, will there be food and
There
stuff?
will be,
And will that
yes. Yeah, so there will be some food trucks there, 3 to be exact. So with them, that they will take cash and or credit card. So you'll be able to pay either with that. And at the door, I believe that Josh and his crew will take your money regardless if it's cash or credit card. We just prefer for the bidding, like for all the raffles and the auction items, we prefer that it be cash.
Sorry, I got you off track. So get back to the auction items
So,
and the raffles.
Everybody knows Scott Sykora. We've talked about him 1,000 times tonight. Well, he is friends
Who?
with the guys that put on the Incarceration Festival, which is in Mansfield, Ohio. They have graciously donated not only one set, but 2 sets of tickets, one being VIP tickets for the weekend of their event, and also general admission tickets for their event. Those will be raffled off that night. So that's pretty awesome. So big thank you to Scott.
Thanks, Scott.
Yeah. And well, really Talking Beards, because he told me it's from Talking Beards. So big thank you to Talking Beards for that. And then
You're welcome. But mostly this guy.
Yes, mostly that guy. And then Mr. John Linville, who is Dirty Hands Clean Money. He has made an awesome wooden American flag. I'm talking, this piece is huge. It's got the Cyan Tatoo invitational logo on it with the Cyan colors. That's going to be auctioned off as well. And then my wife has a nephew who plays for the Ohio State Buckeyes. I know. Go ahead, Corey. Cover your ears.
Roll Tide.
We know you're a Michigan fan. But my wife's nephew has graciously got a bunch of, and my nephew got a bunch of Ohio State football players to sign a football.
That's awesome.
So there'll be a signed football there as well for auction. And then tons of raffles. I mean, just tons of raffles. Those of you who like going to beard competitions and looking at all the beard product on the raffle table, guess what? It won't be happening here.
What? No beard stuff?
There will be vintage grooming. Really is the only beard stuff that will be on the raffle table. Simply because, well, vintage grooming and Lucky Boy will be on the raffle table, but simply because I want people to go to White Oak and Honest Amish to buy their beard supplies. I would much rather do that, than for them to try to win beard oil on a raffle table.
But with that being said, Kyle Waller, if you're not at the event and you still want to buy some Honest Amish, you know what you can do? You can go to honestamish.com. You can use promo code Talking Beards, and you can save 15% off your order. And if you order over $35, you will also get free shipping within the continental United States. So you do not have to go to the Cyan Beard and Mustache competition to get Honest Amish. You can order it online.
You also don't have to go to the Cyan competition to get White Oak beard supply. Just saying.
There you
go. But let's see what else. Man, my brain is fried right now.
Yeah, so
because
we've got judges,
Yep.
we've got MCs, we got the
that.
charity. You've talked about these raffles. You want to talk about the venue? So
All right.
where is this thing going to be held at, and what's going on over there?
So it's being held at the Montgomery County Fairgrounds in Dayton, Ohio. That is off of US 35. So if you're coming down 75, you'll just look for the US 35 Eaton exit. So that's EATON, and you'll go down to Infirmary Road, and you should see some big signs that say Tattoo Convention, and they'll be pointed at the intersection to show you which way to go to get to the fairgrounds. Once
So
you get to
you said that the buildings that are on site.
Yeah.
This is the bigger the
This
the
is the
biggest
bigger of the
building,
two.
right?
Yes.
So
and they
how big's this thing?
oh Lord have mercy.
Is it like a basketball arena size place or
nope?
smaller?
It's just a big open convention. No parking is free, by the way, Mr. Chris Hall.
It's good to know.
So the only two buildings that are on the grounds are right beside each other. All right. And the building that we're in is Building A. I mean, it's a really big. I'm sure if they want to host like a youth basketball event there, they could probably host a youth basketball event. I mean, it's a big.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a big open building. But yeah, like I said, noon, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All right. So if you want to come for all 3 days, you can get there at noon. You can stay to midnight with me and Aaron.
You can.
Yes.
We'll be there from 11 a.m. to midnight, Friday and Saturday, and from 11 to 8 on Sunday.
Kind of like an armory, but a little bit more open, per se.
Gotcha.
But yeah, like I said, there's not really much around there. In the lines of hotels, you'll have to go into the Miamisburg Centerville area if you're going to be staying in a hotel. That's the closest. Or you can bring a tent and you can camp in the backyard at Casa de Cabin, which is where a lot of people are staying.
Thought you were just going to say you could just camp out at the fairgrounds.
I mean, you could do that. I have no control over that.
And if you're coming into town and you're good buddies with Corey the Ghost, you might be able to poke him and I know he lives in town, so
yeah, he does.
Sweet talk him. You might be able to get a couch or something from Corey the Ghost if you're looking for that last minute spot. If that's what's keeping you coming to Dayton.
Yes.
You don't have a place to stay. Reach out to the Ghost.
Yeah, there are just
he
not
may
many
say
hotels.
no. But I know he lives there, so
just not many hotels around where the event's being held at. It's just nothing but land.
There you go. Apparently, you used to go to car shows over there.
Oh yes, don't stay in Troutwood. Because
don't stay in Troutwood.
No, Troutwood's kind of the hood. You don't want to stay in Troutwood.
Don't stay in Troutwood.
Yes,
they'll take your hood off your car.
They will.
Oh, look at that! What's up, Dan C. Bearded?
Dan.
Look at that. We had you up earlier.
Boom.
That's you.
Yes,
that's you, Dan.
And I believe his beard's probably longer now. Hey, what's up?
Yeah,
Bruce City Bearded. What's going on?
He's been showing some cool pictures of his beard. It looks like he's grown it out a little bit.
Speaking
definitely lengthy for sure.
Other people that are going to be there, I think Mr. George Kelly is going to be making an appearance.
George Kelly is going to be making an appearance.
He's been liking all the stuff on the event page, so that would be great. Yeah, hey, Dan, can't wait to see you on Saturday. All I want is it for just to have a no Trotwood, Miller Lane, West Dayton. Don't stay in those areas.
None of that.
It's bad. Yes. All right. Well, George says no. Well, maybe. Well, George, I hope you make it, sir.
Yeah, come on out, George. Yes. Just do it, man. Just do it.
Only 50
it's only 50
away.
miles away, dude. Just do it. We're gonna be staying that far away.
Yes.
All weekend anyway, so we're going to be driving that far every day. So if we can do it, you can do it. So come on out, George Kelly, Saturday. Doors are at noon. Event starts at 2. It'll be over by 5-ish, and then you can go back home. So yeah,
or you can hang out.
Grace us all with your presence, man.
You can hang out and get tattooed. That's the thing. That's one thing I do want to stress is that don't just come for the beard competition. Afterwards, go around, talk to the tattoo artist, get tattooed if you want
Yeah.
to, because this just isn't just one event, but it is only one event for charity. There will not be any type of fire breathers or anything like that there. We are the main attraction on Saturday. We are the only.
You're gonna have Talking Beards live. That is all the fire breathing that everyone needs in the world.
I mean, there will be a body piercer there. So if you feel like getting pierced,
Really?
there will be a piercer there on site to pierce whatever you want to get pierced.
You should get something, Kyle Waller.
I thought about getting a mustache tramp stamp.
Do it.
And my wife
my
wife just gave me the look.
Like that, she was excited about it. She's like, "Yeah,
oh yeah." She's over there grimacing.
Mustache tramp stamp. Hey, I'll do it if you do it, but you go first. How about that?
No, we have to go together and hold each other's hands.
Okay, sure, yeah, for sure, absolutely. You go ahead and get done first, and I'll be laying right there with you, just ready for my turn.
It'll be part of the flash. Wow. Okay, Corey just took it to another level.
Corey just goes too far with stuff. So
yeah. No.
What else do you have to add, Kyle Waller? We've talked about the charity. We've talked about, the hours. Everybody just come to this event.
Yeah, just come to it, really.
It's all weekend. You don't you don't have to just do the beard thing like Kyle said, man. Just come hang out. We'll have a couple extra chairs at our booth if you just want to come chill and me and the Ghost and probably Andrew and the Wilsons and everybody will be there in the booth slinging product
it'll be one big happy family.
I think White Oak's booth is right next to us, so we can throw paint, paper balls at each other and stuff. It'll be a good time. So just come hang out. If you're in the area at all, just come hang out with us.
Plus, it's the first event of its kind here in this sector of the U.S. There has been one up in the Portland, Oregon area.
I saw one in Portland, and I think maybe Michigan has one coming up.
Tattoo, Michigan does have one.
Mustache. So this might be the hot new thing. This might be the start of a tattoo and beard event collaboration around the world.
I think it should be, but
I think so. I mean,
it is a lot of work. I'm just letting you know now. Just make sure that you and whoever's putting on the tattoo event, make sure that you talk a lot to each other. Event. Yeah. Because it's all about conversation. It's all about being on the same page. That's been my whole main focus is to make sure that me and Josh are on the same page in regards to everything that's going on with our event plus his event, because he'll be having tattoo contest after our event. So that's what. And if
we were gonna go ahead.
Since Corey, you live in the Dayton area. Tomorrow morning on the news, Josh will be on the news with his cohort, his partner in crime, Matt. They'll actually be on the news talking about the event, and they'll mention the beard competition as well.
Perfect.
It's a pre-taped segment, so they did go on the Dayton Daily News and talk about the competition, and they talked about the beard competition as well. So, that'll be shown tomorrow morning.
It sounds like it's going to be a heck of an event all weekend long. And then, the beard stuff all day Saturday. Like we said, come out and hang out with us.
Yeah,
it'll be a good time. Get you a tattoo. As soon as we get that art from my tattoo guy, we'll get it up on the event page, and you can start making plans on what the tattoo, the beard and mustache competition flash is going to look like. Yeah. I don't even know. We kind of discussed it a little bit, so. Get you some flash. It'll be a good time and get a tattoo. What else we got?
There's a lot of people on here that I know that won't be able to make it. If you cannot make it to the event and you do want to donate money to the charity, you could do that through our PayPal. And that is a Cyan Beard 2024 at outlook.com. So that's CYAN BEARD 2024 outlook.com. You can send any type of donation to that PayPal, and it will go directly to the charity, which I think is awesome. So, yeah, there you go. So, yeah, anybody who can't make it, you can graciously send your donations to that.
And all those donations, 100% of the proceeds
100%.
will go to FLOC.
Yep.
And so it won't have to be split amongst the tattoo event. This will just be a direct donation directly to FLOC. So Cyan Beard 2024 at outlook.com, and that's on PayPal.
Yes, it is. Yep. That's what we use. It's easier to keep everything together for invoice purposes. So like I said, all of our trophies have been paid through that. All the T-shirts have been paid through that. All the sponsorships coming in were done through PayPal. But yeah, I can't wait to see that guy right there. I can't wait to hug necks and write checks, as Chris Wilson says. But yeah, just come out, support FLOC. They're an awesome charity. Just have a great time. Like I said, for me, it's not, just a beard competition. For me, this is my passion this weekend. It's something
You've been doing a lot of work on it, man.
Yes,
this is the weekend. It's here. It's finally here, and you got your banana shirt on, and you're ready to rock and roll. Is there anything else you need to add about this event before we kick Kyle Waller, the guest, off here?
Nope. I think Kyle Waller, the guest, is done.
Right.
I think everything's been covered. And if it hasn't been covered, and I can think of something, you can always check out the event page, the Cyan Tattoo Beard and Mustache Competition event page here over on Facebook.
There you go. So that's this weekend, the Cyan Tattoo Beard and Mustache Competition, March 2nd. All proceeds will go to FLOC, presented by Honest Amish and White Oak. Yeah, come out. Oh, we got more. Hold on. That was it. What else we got?
Nope. So I was just reminded. So that there will be a limited edition beard oil that White Oak is going to be having. It is made for the competition only. You will only be able to buy it at the competition. So if you want to get your hands on that, buy it, because 50% of those proceeds will be going to the charity as well.
Very nice.
Yeah,
I like that.
I just wanted to get that. And George Kelly wants the OSU football. So there you go.
There you go. Well, there you go. That's the end of that.
That's it.
So, man, that was pretty good, Kyle. You got all the news and information out there. You've done a few of these little podcasty shows, and you probably talk about this event in your sleep, but it's here, man. You can your fruits of your labor is about to be on display. And one thing we didn't talk about, we kind of sort of did, but that same stage will be the same stage that we use for the tattoo competitions throughout the weekend as well. So a lot of cool things happening on stage, several vendors and tons and tons and tons of tattoo people. Should be a cool event. And I'm very much looking forward to it. And a bunch of my good friends are going to be there. So we're just going to hang out, man. It's going to be a long weekend for sure. 13-hour days, 2 days in a row. Hey, welcome back, Kyle. And
you too.
Yeah. So yeah, it'll be a good time. Come to it. We keep saying that, but
I appreciate you having me on again as the guest this time to talk about this event. So thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, it'd have been cooler if it was you, me, and Scott, and then we both could have made fun of you the whole time about your banana shirt, but it worked out. I've been with you the last few weeks. I don't know if this is it or not. We'll see. We'll tune in next week, and maybe we'll have Kyle Waller still. Who knows? Heck of a job organizing it, Kyle. What's up, Josh Kim? My gosh. Josh Kim out of nowhere. What's up, my friend?
Maybe Josh Kim will make an appearance this weekend. That'd be great.
Doubtful.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Yeah, come on, Josh Kim. Come to Dayton, Ohio this weekend for a beer competition. I know you love those things.
You're not that far away.
Yeah, you're just right up the road, Josh Kim. Right up the road.
Virginia. Awesome. Hey, we did it. Look at that. Almost an hour, too.
We did it, yeah.
I'll be in hiding after Monday. Okay.
I believe it, man. I've, after putting on one of these big events, you just have no interest in doing anything at all, but not planning. And yeah, that time is coming for you, my friend. And we're wrapping it up. So everybody come see us this weekend. We're going to be together, and Scott will be there live and in person. Natalie will be there live and in person. It'll be a good time. I don't know what else to say. Well, come see us this weekend, Kyle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All the things. Beercalendar.com, honestamish.com. Yep. I don't have a White Oak thing, but you can watch Shake Podcast.
Yep.
Is this still a thing?
I don't think so. I think it's already done. But
okay,
if you were
never mind.
It's over.
Yeah. I'm just looking at my pictures. But
it's an awesome t-shirt, by the way.
Everybody, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking us out and listening all about this competition. And we'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.